Okay, we ready to go racing? Is the crowd ready to go racing? Come on, let's hear it. We gotta get these guys going. We don't have a starter horn. Somebody blow the horn up there on the deck.
Are they ready?
Are they ready?
I can't tell.
Okay, the object of this thing is to get out around that floating pumpkin and then back to the dock. That's the object. One heat. Okay, we're going to run 2 heats here. This is the first one. And then the 2 winners are going to paddle off, pumpkin off, or do something.
Somebody down there. Okay.
The first pumpkin, the paddlers. The first pumpkin.
Yeah. So I guess Bill's going to start.
And Billy's going to start him. Our starter's going to be Bill Clark. Starter, are you ready? Are you the starter, Billy? I guess he is now.
By public acclamation, Bill Clark is going to start this race.
Get wet! And they're off! Like a herd of pumpkins.
We got Peter Geiger's out there from the Farmer's Almanac. He's a veteran of this race. I'd probably make him the favorite.
I would think so.
He's been at this longer than any of them. He's competed internationally.
An international pumpkin racer, but he's facing some strong competition there.
Look at him go.
There's Mr. J over there. Where? Straight ahead.
We got some rubbing going on now. You know, if you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing, dog.
I have heard that, Larry. I'd say the field is early on breaking down into kind of 2 layers.
Is this a pumpkin way in the back? No, that's John Gallagher floating around there. I wasn't sure of the shiny top there. That was a pumpkin. You know, he painted that top orange. He fit right in there.
He might be able to win, too.
First and second.
Right. A reminder.
As they make the turn.
Look at them go around the buoy. They're taking a tight turn.
They have an odd job negotiating that buoy down there, dog. I think they've all made a turn, but I'm not sure which way they've turned.
I don't think they've all gone around that buoy, have they?
And they made the turn down. We had a new leader.
We can't tell who's in front, can we?
No, we can't.
It's still tight. It's anybody's race. But we see some serious speed being applied here, Larry.
Peter Geiger on the inside, and I'm not sure who that is on the outside. It's a red-headed guy. It might be a Rusty. I'm not sure.
I bet you're right.
That's Rusty Dewsnap. Well, he better do-snap to it. Look at her stroke.
Look at him go.
Look at him go.
There it comes.
It's not going to be a photo finish, but it's going to be close, Don.
It's not by a nose in pumpkin. He's going to beat him by a stem.
Who's the winner?
All right.
Who is the winner?
We don't know when he won.
We're going to get the official results here in just a second. Marissa McMahon was the first place winner, and Peter Geiger was back to defend his title from last year. Took second. Close race.
Absolutely close race. Congratulations. Peter.
He's saving it for the final.
Peter put on that last-minute surge to pull in. Good for them.
Well, there might have been some hooky-dooky down that turn down there. That pumpkin, I'm not sure how many people went around it.
You think there was a little bit of vegetable foolishness going on there?
Well, I got post-race inspection coming out.
Rusty was third.
And Rusty Dewsnap was third.
All right. Great job, folks.
Oh, we got a foul claim.
Right before the first buoy. That was a foul.
That was a foul. I didn't see any foul. Did you see a foul?
I did.
No blood, no foul. A turkey boat, that's foul. Yeah, that is foul. This is pumpkin time. Turkey's going to have his day in a few weeks.
All right. Heat number 2. Remember, the first and second place in each of the 2 heats are going to compete for the grand prize and title in the honor of this whole thing.
And take home a big pumpkin as the first place prize.
Maybe that's what the loser gets to do. I'm not sure. All right. Our second heat, we have John McHenry from Team Darling Center. We have Amanda Wright, also from the Team Richmond Post Office. Who else do we have here? We have Robert Watts from Team Hardy Boat.
Phil Robinson from the GLM shows, which I'm not sure what that is.
I don't know, but maybe we'll find out.
Good-looking men? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
I'm not in that.
Me neither.
I gotta tell you. Then we have Mary Catherine Eddie Bluen from Maine Maritime Museum. Came all the way from Bath, Maine to be here in part of this.
And I think, is Kristen Cameron in this one also? She is. I see her putting a life jacket on down there.
And then Kristen Cameron from Team Kristen. All right. We got a big field for this one. Paddlers ready?
Paddlers ready.
Good.
Get wet. And they're off.
Get wet. And they're off.
We got an early lead there. Kristen Cameron way out in front. Whoop, she's lost a wing there.
Oh dear, we got a wet one.
We got one in the water. Start out with. I don't know who that was.
Look at it. We got the sail entry.
I think he needs a little hot air down there, Don.
I think so. Maybe he needs the two of us. However, you got to give big cheer for style points for sailing a pumpkin.
On the final heat, we'll run 2 laps.
2 laps.
Okay. We got a rescue crew.
The Damerscotta Fire Department needs to be a big thank you for helping out here today.
Yeah. We're a little becalmed there on the sailing pumpkin. Look at him down by that buoy down
Oh, there's a fight around that buoy down there, Don. As we saw in the last race, there's a new leader comes out of that.
Yeah. Keep those paddles in the boats now.
Kristen is determined.
Yeah. Kind of a scrum, as they say in rugby.
Maybe instead of 2 laps,
That's a good idea.
In the final race here, in the finals, they're going to race all the way to the final buoy, the final pumpkin down there. Kristen is way out in front. She's determined.
Yeah. She's putting a Halloween scare into that.
She is. She's got the scowl going and everything.
Look at that thing going. And we're veering off there. Second place. What's going on? Is that Kristen in front?
That's Kristen in front.
Look at her go. Look at her go.
Look at her go.
And here we go. Our number 2 is...
Oh! we have one in the water.
Swimmers off.
I'm not sure if that's a handle or pop buoy out there floating.
We got first, and here's our number 2 coming in right about to smash the dock. Bang, right there.
And the Pumpkin Mermaid takes second place.
Our field's getting whittled down here.
Somebody needs to tell the sailboat he needs to turn around. Whoa! He looks like he may be taking on water. He's lost his pumpkin. That's not good when you lose your pumpkin.
You see the pumpkin boat. No, this is about as much fun you can have with your clothes on, I'm telling you. I think so. And with a big vegetable.
With a big vegetable. Well, we got the rescue team headed for the sailboat.
Bill. So, Kristen Cameron is first, and Robert Watts is second. I don't know if anybody else has got it.
Has anybody else finished yet?
So that's going to make, once we get everybody squared away on the race course, that's going to make our final heat will be Peter Geiger from the Farmer's Almanac, Melissa McMahon from Team Darling Center. Look at him go. Kristen Cameron from Team Kristen.
And Robert Watts, I'm not sure who he was. Oh, Team Hardy Boat.
Robert Watts from Team Hardy Boat. Those will be your final 4.
Okay, how are we doing races? Are we getting close? Kristen's a little shaky down there. Where's Billy Clark? How are we doing down there, Bill?
Background information on everybody.
Load him up. Final heat. This is for all the pumpkins.
Okay. All right. He's got some background information on these four. If at some point you want to read it.
Peter Geiger, as some of you may or may not know, runs the Almanac.
Farmer's Almanac.
Farmer's Almanac. And he's down here. I think this is Peter's, must be his 4th or 5th year he's been.
Oh, yeah. He's been at this almost from the beginning. A huge supporter of this event. And a great lover of paddling pumpkins.
Evidently. Past champion, absolutely.
Right. He's raced in Canada. He has his own wetsuit. What more do you need?
He came prepared.
Yeah.
Much different than us, Don.
Yes. All right, what do we know about our other finalists?
Well, I know Kristen Cameron's my next door neighbor.
All right.
And she didn't tell me she was racing pumpkins. Who else have we got here?
We have Robert Watts, and we have Melissa McMahon, who's from the team Darling Marine Center in Walpole, Maine, America.
And for those that don't know, the Darling Center was the home of the oyster agricultural business here in this in the River Dome.
The scientists trained at the Darling Center.
They did.
The folks who really got the oyster aquaculture going here in mid-coast Maine. And
I got way too much paperwork here in my hand.
We're trying to go through our data here to get a little bit of background. And I'm trying to find my list here. And Robert Watts, who is from the team Hardy Boat.
Of course, those that you don't know, that the Hardy Boat is the boat to Manhegan that runs daily all summer long. Beautiful trip out to Manhegan.
Yeah.
Racers, are we near ready? How are we looking down there, starter? He's got his hand up.
Yeah. Yeah. Robert is in the pink pig pumpkin.
And John's going in for the sheer fun.
And we've got another pumpkin racer just for the fun of it.
Just because they couldn't resist having another try, Zsa Martin is going to be...
On your mark! Get set! Get wet!
Yeah!
Sort that out.
Let's hear it for these guys. Big cheer to get them going.
Get them going, crowd!
You got to keep them going, keep them paddling. There's the...
Look at that. Peter's off to an early lead. Kristen is holding up, though. It's a long race, Don.
Yes, it is. All the way down to the far buoy and back. Oh, we got a little problem here. It's going to be a little off course.
It's a dead heat for the first placer, I believe.
I think so.
We got the camera crew. Are they from the Discovery? Travel Channel.
Travel Channel. I never get to see this stuff. I don't have cable TV.
I don't want to see it, no. Not with me doing it.
So they're tracking these paddling pumpkins. Look at that.
That's a dead heat. As we hit the first pumpkin. This is an endurance test to the end here.
Yep. Peter Geiger, Melissa McMahon, Kristen Cameron, and Robert Watts. And Zsa Martin out there just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it, paddling a pumpkin again in the Damerscott River.
Who else is out there?
Don't you all want to this?
Cameron?
It's an endurance test. They got a long ways yet to go.
Robert
They're coming down to that first pumpkin there.
Turn.
Robert Watts, he's from Flatsville, Iowa, is that right?
How can an Iowa guy paddle a pumpkin in the river?
If he's riding a pig, I can see it, Don.
I think it's...
We got one sink in there. She's trying to come back. I believe that's Zsa Martin. That's Zsa.
A little water problem there.
She's in.
She's taking on water, I believe. She's just saying right now it's a long way back to the dog. That's Zsa. Zsa's, she lives in Bremen. She was born in St. Kitts. And she's now been blessed by the Damerscott River.
Her life will never be the same.
She grew up in the Barbados. How's the water temperature? Does it compare?
We know what the water temperature is.
You know, she's a reality TV star for a living. I wonder what do you do to be a reality TV star?
Water temperature here, by the way, we're told by Ken Smith, the organizer, is 57 degrees.
That's a balmy 57 too, Don.
Yes, that is. A little balmy to go into it.
Yeah, sure. And we got Peter Geiger out in front. Where's Kristen? She's in third place. Robert Watts in second. This is an endurance race. Let's hear it, crowd, as they come to the home stretch.
Get him going, boys.
Get him going.
Gotta hear some noise. Gotta hear some noise for these paddlers. That's a lot of work for one thing. Let's see if we can make a race out of it.
The Farmer's Almanac is not going to be denied.
Who wins? Phoebe.
Oh, Phoebe, she was the one that was just in it for the fun of it.
I think so.
I think she is.
We don't even.
She's going to give Peter a run for his money at the end.
Okay. Oh, it's Phoebe.
She's from the Darling Center. She's a grad student down there. Whoops! I think she just hit a tough question there. So.
Uh-oh.
And Peter
Geiger's your winner.
A repeat champion.
See, I didn't even.
Full contest.
No, Phoebe was in this. Okay. And our number 2, is that Phoebe?
That's Phoebe.
2 is Phoebe Jakulek from Team Darling Center. Must have had a substitution on the team there. I didn't know that.
That'll work.
Team Darling Center.
And our early leader, Kristen Cameron, is bringing up the rear. Nice try, Kristen.
She gets style points, though, a really smooth ride.
Phoebe.
Number 1, Peter Geiger. Number 1, Peter Geiger. Number 2, Phoebe Jakulek from the Darling Center. Number 3, Robert Watts, Team Hardy Boat.
Let's hear it.
For them, folks.
What do we got next, man?
Next we have.
Motorboats?
I think we're going to have the parade.
The what?
I think we're going to do a parade of boats.
We're going to do a parade of pumpkin boats next?
Motorboats.
Motorboats.
Yeah. So now we got our motorboats. Our motorboats are going to do a little parade to strut their stuff in
Peter,
front of the
Stephanie, and
crowd.
Robert Watts.
We know this is the big one you've really been waiting to see. And then they're going to get into their racing. And after their race, we're going to get into pumpkin polo.
Pumpkin polo.
So our motorboats. Number 1, we got Buzzy Pinkham, the first guy to ever paddle or motor a pumpkin boat in the Damariscotta River.
That might say something about Buzzy, I'm not sure.
Yes, it does.
If you know Buzzy, that says something about Buzz.
He's the father of this whole deal. We got Tom Lishness right down here, a veteran giant pumpkin grower. We have Christian Rio. I don't know where Christian is. We have Topher Mallory from Mexicali Blues. Where's Topher? Is this him with the flag? Last year's winner is Topher. And we're waiting to hear on at least 1 or 2 others, and we're not sure who they are.
We got rookies making rookie mistakes down here, these pumpkins. He'll be upside down swimming in a minute. Or floating.
Hey, Tom, how big was that pumpkin? Tom Lishness right here in a 504-pound pumpkin.
904.
904, sorry. 904-pound pumpkin.
Tom was in on Bill and Buzz's first adventure with the Maine Pumpkin Motorboating Association in 2005. And they guided the mighty 754.
All right. So here's our 5. Buzzy Pinkham in the bright orange.
They're shouting.
Tom Lishness. I lost sight of him. Christian Rio.
Not racing pumpkins?
Topher Mallory. And Kerry Burns. All the way up from Massachusetts just for the chance to do this.
That says something about somebody come from Boston to ride around a pumpkin in the harbor. All right, the parade of boats will follow Buzz Pinkham as they parade across through the harbor in front of the crowd. The grandstand's on the banks of the mighty Damariscotta.
Christian Rio, I don't know if Christian can hear us and wave his hand in the air, which pumpkin he is. Christian's a merchant mariner, so right there, that might give him a little bit of, even though it's his first time in a pumpkin boat, that might give him a little bit of inside knowledge. He knows how to manage it.
If he comes in dead last, I wouldn't want to go to school tomorrow. And let my classmates find out about it.
Last year's winner, Gopher from Cali Blues, the pumpkin with the big flag on it. Cheer for these guys as they come by you, please.
Cheer it for them, guys.
Can you reach those nets?
One more reminder, if you're in the back row and can't see much, trot across the street to the Lincoln Theater. This is being live streamed on the big screen at the Lincoln Theater.
They're having so much fun showing off. I don't know if they're coming back. Go racing, Don.
Well, it's a perfect day to putt around.
Might be the first time Buzz is going to be in the lead. I don't know.
But he's always competed.
He's always competed. A lot of hands going to making this a successful event. We hope you all enjoy it. We ordered up a special day for it.
Yep, it's always like this in those of you from away. It's always like this in Mid-Coast Maine.
Yeah, and we wouldn't tell you no lies either. When you guys get done showing off, you can come on up back here. We'll get you to racing.
We believe that when we actually get to the race time here, that the race is going to consist of 5 laps. So there's opportunity for many things to happen in that. Then once we've got that race done, we're going to go out and set some things up for our first ever pumpkin water polo.
Water polo. Can you imagine it?
Who would have thought that?
Who would have thunk it, huh, Don? Well, this is going to be an endurance once these guys get them dialed in to see who can last 5 laps.
Absolutely, and if somebody gets a little feisty and maybe we get a little wake going on and you've got an unstable pumpkin, who knows what might happen.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if we have any fuel stops or tire changes or any of that stuff
absolutely
going on.
And there is always the risk of leg cramping when you're squashed inside a giant squash.
Okay, we're going to bring them back to the starting line.
Yep, we'll bring back the starting line, a little reset if necessary.
This guy wants to stand up so bad he...
It may be stated the obvious, but a giant pumpkin boat is not necessarily built for comfort.
Buzzy's showing him out there what he's got. He's just warming up.
Buzzy, let's see some figure 8s there.
This is the unlimited class, I believe. We've got some big horsepower down here, Don.
Yes, these, the first couple years you had just like 1 and 2 horsepower outboards. They're getting bigger every year.
I see there's a 15 down there and a 10.
And as you folks in the crowd can see, we do have some modifications to a few of these.
Buzzy's got a heck of a stabilizer on that great giant. He may be out of gas before it's over with, though.
If he plays too much, that's right. Some of these are just pumpkins with a deck on it. Some of these have a little bit of modification to help them stabilize. We're doing some fine-tuning, fine adjustments. Also happening, we think they're still going, over by Weatherburn, behind King Iders. We've got the Pumpkin Derby going on, racing these pumpkins on wheels. There was a great crowd over there, a lot of kids, beautifully decorated and made pumpkin racers. So they're racing them down there, having all kinds of fun. It's almost as soon as, starting at about 11:30, 12 o'clock, up in Damerscotta Mills, we have the second day of the pumpkin cannon events. The big 10-inch will be up there, blasting a pumpkin into a pickup truck. And really, haven't we always all wanted to try that? So we're going to be blasting pumpkins in a pickup truck. And a guy from down in York County has his pumpkin catapult, which is a whole lot of fun to watch. So they heave these things out into the Great Salt Bay.
Many thanks to Lee Parsons for letting them set up there on his land.
Yep. We had the Pumpkin Chunkers yesterday win, and the winning team was American Chunkers from New Hampshire. Their longest shot was about 900 feet, less than a mile.
Now, you really can lay claim to quite something if you can throw a pumpkin a mile.
Well, he came pretty close.
Pretty close.
It was 4,190 feet They fired a pumpkin.
Okay, racers, we're coming to the line here.
There's a rookie.
We got a rookie here. He's the main maritime boy, I think, isn't he? 5 laps.
This is Kerry Byrne right down here closest. Oh, they're over. He's going to have a collision. Yeah, easy there, guys.
All right,
easy.
get him turned around, guys.
Don't
Bring him to the
get too
start
excited.
line.
See you later on.
There's a little science, a little navigation, and a little bit of art to racing the pumpkin, I think.
And there's a little bit of luck involved, too, though.
Yes, just a bit.
Okay, racers.
So we got Kerry Burns, we got Bud Pinkham, Topher Mallory, Tom Lishness, Christian Ryu.
Okay, spectator boats, back up a little bit here. Give the pumpkins plenty of room to make the big turn down there.
Are we doing 5 laps? Can you confirm?
Billy, is that 5 laps? Is that what we're going to race? We got it together, Don. We're going to do 5 laps. He's shaking his head. Tom's going to have a drink. No drinking in the pumpkin in there, Tom. I think we're ready, Bill.
We're ready on the dock.
Ready on the dock.
All of our boaters ready?
Get set. Go! Get wet!
Hit it, Tom. Hit it. Oh, man.
Tom was stuck in neutral.
Look at him go. See, here's where we go. We're going to have some wake.
We got some big water to navigate down there. And I think Topher's got a challenge there with Kristen.
Yes, he does. Look at him go. We're told Kristen wanted to have 2 10-horsepower motors on his, and the tough as nails race committee said no.
This is a tough committee, this race committee.
They're tough. As we head down to the
first turn.
turn.
Topher's got the inside, Kristen's on the outside.
Look at him make that turn. Look at him go. Look at him
Topher
go.
goes wide, Kristen on the inside. I think they're going to come out of there pretty much in a dead heat. Went in some big wake water. Buzz is caught up in the pumpkin boat. Just like dodging pot buoys.
Look at him. Look at him. Here we go. Here we go. We're coming down to the end of the first lap.
It's going to be close, Don, as they make the turn.
We got Buzzy Band taking off to its stars. No!
Whoa! Look out below!
My dad's so
We've lost the pumpkin buoy down there.
Yeah, Buzzy Pinkham took out the buoy.
This may be Buzz's best showing yet. He's whipping his pumpkin.
Give it to her, Buzz. Give it to her.
Buzz has got to be the sentimental favorite. I don't think he's ever won this, but he always shows up.
Let's hear it for these guys.
Topher's waving to the crowd, though. He's setting low in the water.
Is he?
I think Tom is out for a Sunday morning cruise.
Yeah, he's chugging along there.
We got some slow traffic up ahead.
Look at that. He gets into that wake. Now
Anybody counting how many times we've been around
This
here?
is second lap.
This is second lap.
We just finished with 2 down.
2 down, 3 to go. We might be needing a fuel stop here before this one's
I
overdone.
know. You have to be out of your gourd to do this.
Yeah. No, you need to be in the gourd, but you need to be a little out of it. Operate left of gourd line or
Got a
something.
little congestion down by that far buoy.
This is serious down there as they make that third turn.
Don't climb up here. It's rocking.
We have a new leader.
It's rocking my camera. I'm sorry.
We got some lap traffic coming up here as they.
Yeah, but what a classy ride. Look at that.
That's a very classy ride.
Is that...
That's Buzz Pinkham.
Buzzy's going to get lapped up here in a minute, I think.
Whoa!
Fair for one, fair for the other. There's a little strategy going on here.
That seems to be.
First time. Is that Christian in front?
It is.
Christian Ryu in the lead.
He's got his pumpkin slicked up there. He's giving it right to her.
It's 3 laps down, 2 to go. Come on, Tom. Now
Tom is the defending champion in the unlimited division.
But we got some action down there.
We got some action as they're trying to get around the lap traffic. One more turn.
All right, coming down to make the turn at the end of the 4th lap. We're in the...
I think we need to give Buzz a mulligan then. Let him have a half a lap back.
We got Christian Ryu. We got Topher Mallory, 1st and 2nd. Buzz Pinkham, maybe 3rd. Oh! Whoa! There's Tangled.
Like I said, Don, if we ain't rubbing, we ain't racing.
All right.
This is going to be coming right down to the final turn.
This is it. This is the, we're on the last lap now. Christian Ryu, Topher Mallory, Pumpkin grudge match right here.
Pumpkin grudge match. It may be key who gets the inside turn here as they battle. Well, we have action. We have action. Topher's in trouble. We have somebody off course there. Watch. That Topher's coming back. As we come to the final heat. Final lap here.
Last leg of it. Here we heading for the finish line. Christian Ryu, Topher Mallory, going for it. Are we gonna have a photo finish?
We could. We're gonna have a pumpkin finish. And it looks like the winner.
Christian Ryu, Topher Mallory, great job.
What a landing. And we have a new champion, Christian Ryu.
And look who's coming in 3rd. Look at him go.
Let's hear it from Buzz Pinkham. As he makes the last.
Can he last?
Buzz is going to finish. This may be the first time Buzz has ever finished the race.
And I've completely lost track of how many other laps these other guys are. I don't think it really matters.
Well, I think the main maritime boy needs to go back to the drawing board. It's a great effort.
All right. Look at this. But a very dignified finish to the race.
Very dignified landing. As his pit crew brings him to the dock.
All right. This is Kerry Byrne down here. Good job, Kerry.
He's in the heavyweight division.
The man has never driven any kind of a boat before, let alone a pumpkin boat.
There's nothing like a first, though, is there, Don? You never forget your first. From Boston.
And here we have Tom Lishness.
Buzz is going to bring her in. He's decided he's heading now.
Bring her in, Buzzy.
Let's hear it for Buzz Pinkham, Tom Listener, and all our races.
Local businesses downtown, please, Schooner Landing, all of them, because they donate their money, their time, their ideas. They're a part of what helped make this whole event come off. Along with the incredible work of Kathy Anderson and a whole bunch of volunteers who organize this thing, spend all year pulling this Pumpkinfest together. So there's goodies here, a reminder, we're live streaming the audio and video on the big screen at the Lincoln Theater. So if you want to get a close-up view, if you can't get from shore, head over there. And we've got some people who've
we do.
Out here, Larry.
We do. Russ Williams from Camp Cave, the Fish Ladder for the loan of the motors, Sweetwater for some more motors, Dean M. Marine for a motor. All these folks sponsored this. Drew Parody and the Valley Communications for the wireless mics. That was a great help this year. Hancock Lumber, all the boat building material was donated. We have 92 Moose, and this is cool. This gal has 4 names. Mary Tracy St. Pierre. That's quite a name for my 92 Moose. They're up there in the booth broadcasting. Mike Christopher for filming for the LCT TV. Give Mike a hand up there. Lee Arnott from Sweet Thunder Productions for the filming and the documentary. Mary Ellen Crowley from LCTV for the loan of the video equipment. Lou Rector and Dave Cox from Tidewater for getting the live feed over to the theater. Paul Mellon for some sound help. Kurt Crosby for boat building techniques. Josh Pinkham, he was there with all the behind the scenes with the fire department and Pumpkins. Sean McGregor and Andrew Finnenan from the Lincoln Theater. And all the teams and races. Let's have a big hand for those folks, guys.